No. If you were expecting a Rubik's Cube competition video, you're wrong. There's not gonna be a single video until that Rubik's Cube camp finishes, okay? Okay, what year is it today? 2019, okay? Do you think this is 2009? Okay, let's get out that crappy intro. Okay, we're gonna make one that actually works. Anyways, jokes aside, for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna challenge myself to make a really epic 3D intro, since I'm the epic keyword, not the lame keyword. And in addition, I would like to list out all my objectives, since in actuality, I probably have more like 1 week. Since for the first week, I'm going to be teaching Rubik's Cubes. And one thing I learned from teaching Rubik's Cubes 3 hours in a row is that if you talk for that long, you're going to get a sore throat. And guess what? The next day, you're going to get a cold. And guess what? So let me create myself a new task, and I'm gonna call it epic intro. Okay, epic intro. We need to design a logo first of all, so let's design a logo. I actually have 0 experience, so I need to learn how to use Blender properly. So after I learn all the basics of Blender, I need to learn how to make some cool effects. And after that, I can make the epic intro. And actually, I would like to create an outro. And let's first of all design it. I think I do not have enough time in this time frame. So let's make a 2D outro. Okay, and there we go. And now I just need to make the dates work. And just thinking about it right now, I should probably make some other animations. So first of all, I probably need to make some kind of like button. So and the subscribe button is probably good since it's pretty neutral. And I'll probably need to redo a bunch of my stuff. So for example, a text bubble. I need to create a new text bubble. And after that, I need to kind of like have a title card, so some kind of title card for transitions. And anyways, that's pretty much everything I need to do in order to level up my YouTube channel. Just a quick update over here. So I just created a logo, okay, and I'm not exactly sure, so it's only 2D, so if it turns in 3D it might look a little bit different. So I'm just gonna like play around a little bit more and probably make another like a couple logos probably, and let's see how it goes. Okay, actually thinking about it right now, I'm actually kind of confident about the logo I just created, so I'm actually going to just skip on to doing some Blender research stuff. This should be the end of day 1 because in the afternoon I'm going to be really busy, so I felt it was quite easy compared to what I thought I was going to do, but we still got like Blender, so Blender's like the big thing ahead of me. It's like the big thing ahead of me, ahead of me. Ahead of me. What the heck is that even supposed to be? What's up guys, today's like day 2 and I'm on Blender already. So I did find a bunch of tutorials on Blender, so I'm going to start off with modeling and get kind of familiar with that. Then I'm going to move on to other stuff and make some cool effects. And there's good news, guys. I found a solution for this horrendous issue I ran into. I was wrong. I don't think I can fix this. It's kind of like broken now. So it's getting kind of annoying since I kind of ran out of undo, so now I cannot undo it anymore, and I'm left with this broken shape, and this side over here makes it pretty much at least impossible for me to fix this. And anyways, this should be an end of day 2 since I'm gonna be kind of busy after this. And I did get to do some Blender work, and it was kind of fun, but ultimately I didn't like fully finish it, so probably more practice is needed. So anyways, bye. End of day 2. Bye. Gotcha! Did you really think that I was gonna give up because of that? No! 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 Okay, there shall be no rest until I finish this. Yes! You see that? I just literally caught up in 10 minutes. You see this? You see this? Yeah, you see this? Just ignore the fact that the lid is actually just really empty. But you see, I got it done. Bye. See you tomorrow. Hey, I'm really busy today, so this is the only part that's going to be on here. Bye, guys. So, what's up, guys? It's day 5 today, and today I'm going to look for some nice music, since without nice music, the intro's going to be just bad. And since I've already finished the music for the intro, I'm going to go ahead and go on to Blender and learn some interesting effects that will help me to make a better intro. So I'm actually having a big problem over here since this person is able to select this tab, but it just appears that I don't have it. Like, why? I'm pretty much screwed, so I guess dead end for me. So for some unknown reason, I'm just having a lot of trouble with Blender in general. And as you can see over here, this liquid thing I tried to replicate, it starts off fine, but it just turns into like almost like a gas at the end. And it's really weird. I tried to like reset everything, and apparently it didn't change anything. So I'm getting tired of this, and I'm just going to stop. So today's like day 6, and I feel like I should go ahead and model out the logo, so wish me luck. So finally, I got the logo done. So you can see over here, the logo, it looks more 3D, and it looks actually pretty cool. I'll probably need to polish it a little bit, and after that it should be pretty much top notch. and another new day. So today we're gonna animate the logo. And as you can see, everything's kind of dead and dull right now. So I need to like go ahead and animate some of the parts to make it look more interesting. So let's go ahead and do it. So I just went ahead and edited the backdrop, so now it's more like a wireframe instead of like just flat. And it's supposed to be transparent, so let's render it and it should give me the correct result. You see this? This is a lot of lag, and yeah, I think it's really bad at Blender. And every single Blender person is probably laughing at me how, inefficient I am at creating, stuff. Ooh, great. Now it's finally rendered. Now I can actually do stuff. Great. And, well, I just figured out something called Blender 2.8, and it looks literally 1,000 times better than Blender 2.78. So, definitely downloading it. So apparently just now, my whole computer just crashed. It's probably Blender 2.8's problem. It's getting kind of late right now, and I wasn't able to kind of hit what I was trying to go for, but got some cool effects down and still work on a bunch of materials, as well as get better at using Blender as well as the lighting. So I guess tomorrow. So it's day 10 today, and here's what's going on. So you can see over here, I'm still having some problems with making stuff. For example, I'm trying to get a nice texture on this, a bumpy texture on the big E over here, but it seems like it's not working. I got 2 scenes set up, so now this is kind of my second scene. The new version has some better features, which actually are pretty helpful, real-time rendering, really good. And it's just really hard to get this kind of stuff to work. I feel like I'm still 100% trash on lighting, and I still cannot figure out what I should do with this scene. So I guess I'll figure it out soon enough. And anyways, let's just get into getting stuff done. I'm getting kind of concerned right now since the lighting as well as adding the texture to the mesh isn't really working out, and I still got animation to do. So anyways, it's getting kind of late right now, so I guess tomorrow. You know what? I'm not getting anywhere. The plan is failing and I'm running out of time. I kind of feared this. It just had to happen. There's only one more plan to do. It's time to activate Plan Z. Wait a second. Just wait a second, okay? So Plan Z, the name given to the planned re-equipment and expansion of the German Navy ordered by Adolf Hitler in 1930. You know what time it is? We need to go with Plan Y now. So this is the plan over here. So first of all, we're going to start out with some kind of white particle system, like this intro over here. Then we're going to go into this really cool lighting thing in the dark. Then we can go on to something like this, a sci-fi loop, since I already have a triangle, so I probably can make that really easily. If I have time, I might add one of those really cool wave things if I can do it. And anyways, that's the whole plan. So really nice. I just found this free website that give out free textures as well as HDRIs. These are really big files, so they're gonna take a while for me to download these. Currently, I'm rendering the scene, as you can see over here, and I'm not gonna record it since it's gonna really impact the performance. and it's gonna take like an hour or so, probably like 2, maybe 3, I'm not exactly sure. So I'll be back when it finishes.
3 hours later.
So hey guys, back over here. So somehow the computer just crashed, and here's the thing. So it's currently taking 4 minutes per like frame, and it's around 4K. And here's the thing. I got like 420, frames to render. So that means it's gonna take me around 1,680 minutes to render this thing, and probably a couple days. So that's super unrealistic, so I need to, in fact, tone down the settings. Let me quickly do that.
1 hour later.
Life is such a pain. Blender just crashed and crashed again, okay? Like, it's getting kind of too late by this point for me to render. So hi guys, today's actually day 13. What was happening yesterday was I was trying to render out the frames, but the computer just kept on crashing like every like a dozen frames. It would just like crash. So I was pretty much just on the computer yesterday, so wasted a whole day. So I probably need to cut it into like 3 clips instead of like 4 clips, or else it's gonna take me like a couple extra days, which I definitely do not have. Okay guys, I almost finished making the last part of my intro. So you can see over here, the last part. So I only have like 1 more part to go, and I can pretty much be good. However, there's a slight issue. You can see the backdrop over here. It's super laggy, and it just lags out my home computer. So that means it has too many stuff on it. It means it's just gonna make the render time like insanely longer. However, I do not know what's causing it, and it's kind of hard to make that exact backdrop because you can see there's a bunch of, black dots on it, and it isn't exactly easy to like replicate that. You know what? Let's just give it a try. Let's see how it renders. If it's just unacceptable, I can just like redo it and see how it turns out. Anyways, I got the last part done and rendered it, so now it's good. And I guess we'll finish the first part tomorrow, and I should be done with the intro. Hey guys, today's like day 14, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish the last part of the animation. I would like to also point out another thing about this render is that it's actually kind of weird. So you can see when I'm doing 4K, we have these nice dots over here, right? You can see if I move down 50%, which should be exactly 1920 by 1080, it gives you a really weird, image. I'm not even sure why. You know what? I still have a bunch of time, so I'm gonna actually make it 4 parts instead of 3. So let's go back to our original plan and let's get started. So I've actually been spending like a couple hours like trying to get the particles to work, the particle effect, where the particles just kind of morph in. and just for some reason, it just refuses to work. Over here, it seems like I got particles over here, but when I like try to render it, so let me render it over here. Just give it a moment. Yeah. Come on. It's getting kind of anticlimactic now.
One eternity later.
So actually I've been trying pretty hard to like troubleshoot this problem, but for some reason, like, it just does not work. I feel like it's not worth it for me to do it beyond this point, since I've been spending like at least a couple hours on this, and I just do not know how I can like actually resolve this problem. So anyways, I think I'm just gonna go with no particles at all, since you're just, you know, annoying. So I think it's a good time to end this video, because as you can see, I'm getting really frustrated and, you know, tired about this program, because it just has so many problems. Like, I feel like every time I need to learn like how to move my mouse, I need to like go online and search it, and it's really not fun. Regardless, don't forget to like and subscribe if you really enjoyed this video, and here's the intro.